you're here, you've probably watched other soap making videos, and if you come from other soap makers and now you're here, I'm sorry. We're us.
Welcome to Cat and Raven Designs. I'm Cat, they, them.
And I'm Raven, she, her. Cat is already engaged partially in safety mode.
Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind.
We are getting started on a new collection this month. We are doing #trending. I am definitely making a logo for it this time. Editing Raven, I'm holding you to it. You got it this time. You got lazy last month. Do it this month. There it is. #trending.
Bratty Raven, make me.
So this is going to be coming out on Friday, October 27th at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, as usual, at catandravendesigns.com. And of course, this is your reminder to please go ahead and subscribe to the channel and make sure you comment and like. It does help us a lot. What we're doing with this collection is going to be soap trends in soap making, because we tend to be the little obnoxious indie emo kids, and we don't want to do trends. We're like, no, it's popular. I don't want to do it. So now we're going to do old trends.
Not just like we're the little hipster indie kids about it. Like, we're not plebs. We're not gonna do it. Like, only plebs do it.
Yeah, I don't say that. You might say that. I just am like, everybody else is doing it. I don't want to do it. So
we're not like other soapers.
We're not like other soap makers. No! Anyway, so what we're going to be working on is trends in soap making that we have not done, and in a lot of cases, we're very behind on. So maybe they'll be cool again. So, Kat, what are you working on?
I'm working on a succulent soap. I do not have a name for it. I don't 100% have a design for it. I just have embeds for the top.
God, succulents were big in what, 2020?
Yeah, sometime around the time we're like, no, let's be chaotic glitter demons.
Yeah, chaotic glitter demons. Yeah, that sounds about right. So we're real behind on that one. All right.
Yep.
You want to talk about your fragrance and your colors?
Start with the fragrance and the colors.
I have captured it. All right.
I am so obnoxious.
I'm aware. So here's your fragrance oil, Lush Succulent from Brambleberry. This is what kicked off the whole succulent thing. Everybody was doing succulents because Brambleberry had that succulent collection. And that's what this comes from. It does smell really, really good.
It does.
And here are your fragrance notes on the side. What you got for us on colorants, Kat?
In this container, I've got rose kaolin clay. And in this bucket, I've got French green clay.
If you've been here a while, you might recognize that combination of colors from our essential oil soap that we've done a couple of times, Juicy, that we haven't done in quite a while.
And so I said, it. I'm hijacking the colors for my soap.
It's mine now. Here's our other piece of safety mode that we have now obtained. Oh, never mind. Now you can't see anything. So we have these new washable hairnets, which is super cool and way less waste, because trying to buy hairnets all the time was really obnoxious. So now we have these arm covers and these hairnets that are washable. I still wish that Kat had, like capped sleeves or something, but trying to stop Kat from doing what Kat wants to do is sort of a foolish endeavor. Kat will at least be putting on gloves.
Of course I will.
This is our first time using these, so we'll see how these go. Technically, they're compression sleeves for runners.
I can now have there's no possible skin.
That was the part I was the most excited about.
There's no skin.
No skin.
No skin.
That's a real common place for us to accidentally get a little bit of a lie burn, is right where the sleeve and the glove come together.
That's the main place we get them. Not up here. Not here. Here. Yep.
Okay.
I'm on one today.
I don't know if that's a great combination right now, if I'm honest.
I'm on one and you're spicy.
Yeah. Anyway, that's our base oils. If you're new here, hi, we make cold processed soap, which is bar soap. It's a chemical reaction called saponification. If you're here, you've probably watched other soap making videos, and if you come from other soap makers and now you're here, I'm sorry. we're us. But yeah, so Kat has poured the lye water into the oils, and now it's time for a quick blendy blend. You know, sometimes I think it's really interesting, especially as the person that edits our videos, so I watch all of our footage 8 gajillion times, how different you and I soap.
Oh, yeah.
Extremely differently. Like, do you ever have a moment where you're watching me soap and you, like, panic a little? Or you're like, boy, I would not have done it like that.
I mean, every time you don't add glitter.
Like, I've noticed you almost consistently blend a lot longer than I am willing to blend for the most part.
This one I did it intentionally.
So I'm going to put a picture on screen here. This is Juicy. So when we've previously used these 2 additives in order to color the soap, this is what it's looked like. So it's a very soft colorant. So it's not like a mica like we normally use. It's a clay. You too, boy. Are you okay over there?
No.
I didn't know you were doing it in the pot.
Neither did I.
Oh. So while Kat's working on getting the little extra bits in our new samples, one thing I'm curious about, I have to know, if you came over to our videos, like we popped up in your suggested or something after watching another soap maker, who did you come over from? And do you regret your choices? I mean, I don't want to sit there and act like, oh god, we're so different from other soapers, but like, honestly, for the most part, we are.
We are significantly more chaotic.
We are very chaotic and very gay. I would love to see more soapers like us. So if you have other soap makers that you have like, wow, that has some Cat and Raven energy, let me know. Tag them in the comments. I want to see them. Are you gonna spatula it more flat, or are you gonna leave it kind of?
We'll leave it kind of
Okay. We don't care so much about how tall the soap is now because we have
new boxes.
Custom boxes! Sized precisely for our soaps and for the fact that we like to put stuff on the top, even when they're low tops. I will try to include like some B-roll now, maybe, or some pictures to show you what they look like. I'm super excited. I designed them myself, and my friend Robin helped me a lot with proofing them, and I'm just super excited for how they came out.
Embed time! We got succulents.
Whoa.
Dun, dun, dun!
They're so pretty. Look at them. Yeah. So we used a variety of succulent modes. These are melt and pour succulents. And Kat now has the fun game of putting all of those on the soap. Let's set up for a speed run, I think. Yeah. I would like to note, I suggested that Kat start with the big ones and then fill in the small ones. And Kat was like, we'll see, like they do. So we'll see how that ends up. Done?
It's missing something.
Oh god, what could it possibly be missing?
I don't know.
What's a mystery? I am both confused and unsure.
Nope, not that one.
Cat's over there loose in the glitter cabinet.
My glitter shelf. Nope. What could it be missing?
I don't know.
It's missing Sparkle Me Aqua.
Everybody does love Sparkle Me Aqua, which is a biodegradable glitter, which is what we try to always stick to. We had a brief mistake a couple years ago where we accidentally bought one that wasn't biodegradable, but otherwise, they're always biodegradable.
I'm still missing something.
It's still missing something. It's covered in stuff.
Sparkle Me Gold.
How much glitter are you going to stick on this poor thing? Have like all of it. It's starting to look like Christmas succulents.
And?
It's looking like those weird neon ones they have in the grocery store. Have you seen those?
Yes.
Oh,
I want one.
why?
Because it's weird.
It's just painted.
I know. When I figured that out, I didn't want one anymore.
Like the grapples, you know, they're not grapes and apples combined. They're just apples sprayed with grape spray.
I like grapples.
I liked grapples too.
I also like the cotton candy flavored grapes.
It sounds like your your brand. How you feeling?
Ta-da!
Woo! All right.
Hey, look. For once, I didn't put hollow on it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's pretty.
Yay!
Yay!
All right, so we're gonna let this set overnight. It's gonna be about 24 hours, and we'll come back and cut this, and we'll see how the inside looks. So we'll see you in a second. Bye.
We're back, and can't wait. I want to see.
Can I ask you a favor?
Huh?
Can you put your mic in the center?
Make me.
Yes, that is what's happening. Correct.
Penis.
Go for it.
Anyways, I'm excited. I want to see what this looks like, so I'm just gonna go for it.
Yes. The soap butt is not super interesting because the colors on the inside are pretty muted. That wasn't so bad.
Oh, it's sticky.
Yeah, I was thinking it probably would be a little bit. So
Okay.
it's been out of the mold all day, and it was in the mold for what, 2-3 days?
2
days? Yeah.
Today's day 3, and it was out all day today.
Yeah, trying to get it to stiffen up a little bit, and it is still soft. Ooh, there we go. That's pretty.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's giving me like succulent vibe.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. It's a little deserty. I think it looks neat.
That was the goal. Was to kind of have that like deserty, florally look to it. Oh, I love it.
There you go. Perfect. Look at that. Nice.
I love it.
There you go. That's a really good swirl on that one. Look at that.
Nice.
Awesome. Good job.
We got the vibe that I wanted. I got the pink in there like I wanted. I didn't get the purple in there, but you were right about the green soaps don't sell as well, even though green is my favorite color.
I'm sorry.
Mm.
I think if you have green in there, it's just when like the base is green.
Which is stupid.
Look. It's just a trend I've noticed, okay? Look at our stats.
Green is best color, followed by purple. Oh, I love it. Look at these. So much color.
I think they look really pretty. So I know the big thing is that if we were going to be doing trends, we still needed to really make it us, and I feel like that is still very you.
It's covered in glitter. Of course it's me.
All right. Well, let me go ahead and get you a close up, and we're going to call this one good, yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, hang tight. And here is the detailed shot on Kat's Succulent soap. Have you come up with a name for this one yet?
It's like my...
I'm not. No. Executive veto. I can't. Nope. All right. Well, hopefully by the time this gets posted, it'll have a name, but I can't guarantee that. But in the meantime, this is your usual hydration reminder. Please make sure that you go and hydrate yourself. I'm sure someone in the comments will make sure to mention that all kinds of different hydration count. I don't know. I'm not your doctor, but do what you gotta do, okay, to hydrate. So with that, we will catch you for the next video, and these will be available on Friday, October 27th at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Our next video is going to be out on Thursday. Again, I've been putting them out at 9 a.m. lately, usually, so keep an eye out for that, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So it is now time for us to head out, so we'll catch you for the next video. Bye-bye!